Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to be talking about my language learning journey. Since moving to Texas, I have not stopped learning my languages that I've chosen to learn this year, but I've continued to learn, but I have been making changes, like tweaks and things of that nature, to what I'm learning, how I'm learning it, and everything. So this video is going to be about that. By the way, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate your support. Okay guys, I am unscripted today, so I'm going to try to make this short and sweet and get straight to the point. This video, we're talking about where I'm at in my language learning journey. So initially at the beginning of this year, and I believe last year, I was studying Portuguese, Brazilian Portuguese. And since then, I have recently decided to kind of put it on the back burner. So if you remember my other video, which I'll tag my playlist up here somewhere in the video, but if you remember my other videos, I was talking about putting Spanish on the back burner. But since I am living in Texas now, Spanish is everywhere. I want to say predominantly it's a nice mixture of English and Spanish speaking people and people that speak both. So I've said before on this channel, I have a love-hate relationship with Spanish. I get so far in the language. I'm at an intermediate level, but I get so far, and where it starts to get confusing for me is talking in the past tense, using the subjunctive, talking in the future tense, even though that's probably one of the easier ones, but I get so bogged up in like the past tenses and the irregular verbs and being able to express what I want to say without thinking about it so much. So I'm pushing through, and I'm going to make it happen. I want to get as conversationally fluent, if that makes sense, as possible this year. Bringing Spanish back to the forefront, putting Brazilian Portuguese on the back burner, and I'm doing that because I was trying to do both of them at the same time. But when I was speaking with my Brazilian Portuguese tutor, I would be mixing in a little bit of Spanish and Portuguese. And now that I'm working with a tutor with Spanish, I'm mixing in Portuguese and into Spanish. Not as much Portuguese, but a little things, not the major. So it's like, no, I'm getting confused, and not so much confused, but it's just like I can't keep them straight because although they're very different, there's similarities, and I just want to focus on Spanish right now because that's like everywhere. I have met like some people at the lake with my son, and I met this lady, and she spoke pretty good English, but she told me she wasn't fluent. I'm like, you're doing pretty good. Like, if we were to switch in Spanish, I wouldn't be doing as well as you are right now in English. And so listening to her son communicate to her and her communicate back, and she's like, did you get that? And I'm like, no. Like, I got little bits and pieces, but I didn't get the whole thing. Like, so yes, so it was pretty cool. Like, I like meeting people that are Spanish speakers and trying to test out what I know, or even just really the biggest thing is like listening, like for me, listening and comprehension. So that is my biggest struggle. I can read it. I might not know a lot of vocabulary, but I will take notes and look it up later. But it's just being able to speak it, hear it, and understand it at the same time, because I can read it out loud, but I'm not like totally like getting it. Like I know what I'm reading, but unless it's like, El Nino, like I'm not like, I know that's the boy. Like, so when I'm reading the boy, like I know I'm saying the boy in Spanish, but if I read it in Spanish out loud, like that's it. Like anything else that he does, I'm just reading the words, but I'm not really like reading it to like understand it, if that makes sense. So what am I doing? So, okay. So I told you I'm on italki, and I'm working with a Spanish teacher right now, mostly for conversation and practicing my past tenses and everything else. And we're focusing on listening and listening comprehension. Then I've also picked up my bullet journal again. So I don't know, I might have shown this bullet journal before in another video, but I was keeping track of the languages I'm learning, keeping track of the activities and podcasts and apps that I was using, and also using it as a tracker. And this was before my happy planning days. Look at that. At least 30 minutes on each language each day. Yeah. Every day is a new day to start fresh. Hey, I like that. So anyway, and then I try to like keep track month by month, try to keep track of my goals. So I'm taking it back old school. So I've got on YouTube, I've looked up some grammar, like preterite and imperfect tenses. I found some videos. My most recent one was I've been watching is called Spanish with Paula. And so some of her videos where it breaks down like how to use abia or ubo, like when to use one or the other. So like I watched that yesterday, and I'll get to that. So I started using that yesterday. So I just took it old school. For me, it's old school because how I learn is by writing and using colors, things that pop out, and I try to like make it memorable. So that's what I did. I wrote Abia and Ubo in different colors, and then all throughout I wrote notes and then examples. And then yesterday, I also now I have a notebook. A regular line notebook that I use, but I like this because the paper is thicker, and so I can use pens that are like this type of ink, versus just regular pens, and I can highlight, and it doesn't, as you can see, it doesn't like bleed through. So I just rewrote it again because I am learning it, and so the more I write it, the better. But so this is preterite irregular, and I try to write it in different colors. These are the endings. These are some, not all, because I stopped last night because I was getting sleepy. So these are some of the use stem verbs. This is an example. I wrote the tener verb out. Tuve, tuviste, tuvo, tuvimos, tuvieron. I wrote those out as an example of how I would use like one of these with these endings. And then tonight, hopefully, I will go ahead and continue. So that's one thing that I do. Like, if you've been following me on my language journey and all my language videos, I have said after I purchased Rosetta Stone Lifetime Languages that I was not going to purchase anything else. I didn't need anything else. Well, I purchased Ollie Richard's Grammar Hero. Huh? And I did that, and because I really want to focus on my grammar, and I believe in the story learning concept and everything like that, so I purchased it. So I'm working through it. I'm in the very beginning, the first story and all that. The good thing is it's not timed. I can take my time, and I can go back and forth and, whatever I need to do. So, but honestly, after that, I'm done. No more purchases. That's being said, I also found, so there's two more things I want to mention in this video before I wrap it up. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And so I don't know if you guys have heard of the website Notions. Like it has, there's an app for it, and then you can even, if you have a MacBook, you can download it on your Mac. But it's really cool. Like I'm really not crazy about online like notebooks or whatever because, like I said, I'm a pencil and paper type of person. But I got to show you guys how this works. And then on top of that, before I do the screenshot or the screen recording, there is another app that I found. It's called Lyrics Training. So if you like to learn languages through music, You can pick your language, you can type it in, whatever song you like, or, you know, just listen to a random song. And what you do is you listen to the lyrics, and then where there's a dot in the lyrics, like you can read the lyrics, hear the lyrics, see the video, music video. And then you can choose whether you want to do it karaoke style or if you want to do multiple choice. So basically, you're listening for the words, the words that you have out of the word bank to go into the dot. And so it'll sing the song, blah, blah, blah. And then as soon as you hear it, you got to press it because it'll go on to the next one. But it'll also catch you if you go too far and don't miss it. And so it keeps track of your score, how many you missed, how many you got, and everything. So anyway, so that is my video. I'll show you guys a little bit of Notion, what I got and how I did it. And there's also a lot of other videos on YouTube that you can watch that'll explain like how to set it up and all that stuff. I just want to show you guys like how you can set up your language notebook if you choose to keep it chronically or whatever, or if you want to supplement it and have it wherever. So, all right, I will talk to you guys later. And thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you to all my new subscribers. You guys, your support means the world to me, and it keeps me going. Hey guys, so this is Notion, and that is my Spanish notebook. And you can see the different sections I have, which was vocabulary, grammar, and I added my own notes and my verb charts in there. You can also add in videos. So it's pretty cool. I also added in some like irregulars. I really like Notions because you can customize it so much. Here is an article that I found on Twitter. And I can add in my resources. It's an awesome app. Check it out.